Yo, so this world is just so delusional. People are so delusional, guys. But what I wanted to say in this video is women need to be taught more about antinatalism than men, to be honest. Because, yeah, it's true. That is true, in my opinion. Because women are the ones that give birth to kids. Everybody that was ever born, came from a woman. They didn't come from a man. Yes, a woman can't produce a child on her own, but not only is she the one that gives birth to the child, she's the one that has the power of sex, over men. Men don't have that power of sex over women. They don't. Even like rich and famous guys that get laid like as easy as breathing. They don't. I mean, yeah, they have basically unlimited sex, but it's women throwing themselves at them. And most guys are not at that level. Most guys are just average guys. They could struggle to get sex, or they could just have a girlfriend. But women have the power of sex. Women choose who to spread their legs for. Men don't choose that. Men don't choose who they get to have sex with unless they're rich and famous like that, or they're paying for it. It's women who have that power. So they should know more about antinatalism. And they should, like, the whole culture in this world, especially the Western culture, is just designed to make women fucking delusional idiots. It's probably the same for men, but with women especially, the culture is just designed to make them brain dead morons. And antinatalism would tell them that, the way you're thinking is wrong. Like, you can't just bring a kid into this world and think that everything's gonna be okay, because you could end up making someone fucking miserable and wanting to kill themselves. Like I said it before in another video, what if a pretty woman has a son that ends up being an incel? He can't get laid to save his life. And you shouldn't do that, because you don't know what that's like as a decently attractive girl. You don't know what that's like to struggle to get sex. I'm saying that because I'm one of those guys, obviously, and I came from my mum and my dad. Yeah, but my mum had the power of sex. She could have refused. Most men are not going to rape women. Now, yes, some men do, and that's unfortunate, and a kid is sometimes the result of that, which is messed up. But most times it's consensual sex, and that means that the woman chooses to have sex with the man, not the other way around. The woman lets the man have sex with her, because that's what the man is after. This is just how the genders are. Women are interested in relationships, men are interested in sex, pretty much. And there can't be a relationship without sex. And sex is how a kid is born. Sex is how this pointless cycle of life and suffering and paying bills and death is created. It's all from that sexual act. Straight sex, at least. I'm not really going to talk about gay sex or anything, because that doesn't apply, because obviously, no reproduction involved there. That's a good thing. But heterosexual people, which is the most people on this planet, that's how a kid is born, and it can end up making a miserable person or a bad person, just a miserable life. So that's why it's more important for women to know about this way of thinking, and for them to really see the truth. Because like I said, the society and the culture is just designed to make them brain dead morons who don't think about anything but, going on holiday, or just getting in their bag, or doing all this bullshit. So many girls that are like my age, like 23 or 22 or even younger, have a kid already. And you, you can see it in their dating profile or whatever, social media or whatever. They always say like, my son is my world. They're just brainwashed to think that their kid is everything, when no, it's just a fucking little sperm cell that was probably an accident. To be honest, in most of those cases it was definitely unplanned. These girls that are this age, they definitely didn't plan to have a kid. Hell no. It was just an accident, because they chose to spread their legs for some guy. And a lot of them are single mums as well. I'm not making this video to hate on women. Of course not. I'm saying that women should be taught antinatalism more. It's more important for them than men, because they have the power of sex. And they're the ones that give birth to everybody. Nobody ever came from a man, like I said. Women give birth. Yes, they can't do it on their own, but they're the ones that choose to initiate sex in the first place. Not a dude. You know, a dude gets lucky and gets sex. It's a woman's choice to fucking make sex happen, you know? She's the one that's gonna choose who to spread her legs for, you know? That's just the truth. So they need to know about this more, you know? That's why I'm more surprised. Like, I don't know if there's any like really attractive like female antinatalists. There probably is, but there's probably not that many, to be honest. There are female antinatalists, obviously, but most of us are male in this space, I guess. But the more attractive a woman is, it's like the more delusional they are in society, you know, whatever, or whatever. So the more attractive they are, if they're antinatalists, like a genuine antinatalist, obviously, then that's kind of impressive because it shows that they're not brainwashed like all the other females in this world, you know? It's not just females that are brainwashed, it's dudes too, you know? Dudes can think having a kid is the best thing that ever happened to them. But, you know, in this video, I'm just saying women should know about antinatalism more. It's more important for them to know about it, in my opinion, because they're the ones in control of sex, and yeah, they're the ones that give birth. They got the power of sex, which is their only power over men, straight men, you know, but it's still a massive power. Massive power. And it's the power that makes all the people in the world be born, and some of them wish they weren't born, whether they're male or female, you know? Doesn't matter what gender you are. Anyone can be anti-natalist, obviously. I'm just saying it's more important for women to adopt this mindset, especially the more attractive women, you know, because they'll never have to want for sex in their fucking life. You know, I think some girls can be incels, like really ugly girls, you know, which is unfortunate for them because there's not really anything they can do about that, because, you know, they can't really change their appearance or anything. Even though a guy as an incel is a pretty bad situation too, there's more that a guy can do than a girl, you know? A guy can fix himself up, he can try and change his mindset, you know? He can be positive, but an ugly girl, there's not much that she can do, you know? And an attractive woman and a decent looking man can produce an ugly girl as well. Just because parents are good looking doesn't mean a kid will be good looking too. That's not how it works. Yes, it's more likely, but it's not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed in this pathetic existence. But yeah, I don't know why I was comparing male and female in celibacy there, but you know, it sucks, and you shouldn't make another person that could be an incel or could just hate their life for whatever reason, you know? Women need to know about antinatalism more, for sure, man. I don't see how how anyone could disagree with that, but, you know, whatever. Because they're the ones with the power of sex, like I keep saying, not men. Men don't have the power of sex. Men have the power of being alone. Women have the power of sex, you know? So, yeah, that's all I gotta say, and peace out.